So, yeah, I actually haven't worked on this series for a while, but I figured why not start school for everyone that is in college and shit and start it off right by going back to people who deserve nothing. Quick disclaimer, obviously this is fictional. If you get offended, I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, this looks like a happy couple, right? A very nice, sweet, happy couple that looks like they're just, having a good old time. Wrong. These two are the characters, not the actors. Well, I don't know about the guy. I've heard some things about this actor, but this ain't about him. Um, Wrong. These two, in their perspective telenovela, are really fucking awful. Horrendous people. Both of them. She is a straight up gold digger, and he's just nope. So today we're talking about him exclusively. We will deal with her later. She is on another list. Anyway, so this guy's backstory is essentially that apparently his parents were rich, and one day his dad pulled a my dad's cousin and decided to delete himself and his wife from the face of Earth. Apparently the telenovela says that they had some gene or something or like mental illness in their family, and that's what caused it to happen. He gets raised by his godparents who did a pretty shit job of raising him, and yeah. He was originally engaged to her friend, who is this lady right here. That actually kind of looks like my mom's wedding dress, actually. Anyway, so this was actually his fiance originally. Her name was Maribel. They had been in love for a while. They were gonna marry. They were gonna go move to New York together. But Ruby, the chick in the teal dress, um, she destroyed their relationship. She convinced him to run away with her and to get married. Why did she do this? Because even though her boyfriend was in med school and he was probably like maybe a year or two away from graduating and actually like being able to do stuff, she wanted money, and she wanted money now. So she convinced him that she was in love even though she didn't like him, and they got married. He was very generous to her at first, and she was kind of a bitch. Let's be honest, she was a straight up bitch to him. But eventually he does realize that she doesn't really love him, and understandably he was upset about it. Obviously. But instead of, either trying to work it out, trying to figure out some kind of arrangement between them two, like, he gives her money and she can go do whatever she wants and he can go do whatever he wants, or they can just divorce and he can go find someone else to be happy with. He just starts going cuckoo. He starts acting very possessive, very jealous. She can't do anything, even when she's actually like behaving. He just can't treat her well. Eventually, he turns real abusive when he finds out that she's pregnant. He actually like gets better for a little bit until he finds out the baby ain't his. So instead of, again, kicking her out or doing anything reasonable, he locks her in the house, refuses to let her go, even has guards sitting outside her room so she can't try to escape. And I think it was either before this or after this, I can't remember. He straight up rapes her. Because he is extremely jealous of Alejandro, and I guess he felt entitled to Ruby. And granted, Ruby is definitely not a saint herself, but that was fucked up and just really, 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 like, why? Why? She didn't deserve that. That wasn't necessary to the plot. The fuck? And I think we didn't really see it. We just saw him throw her on the bed and, like, start to kiss her. But then we just see them, like, afterwards, and she's, like, curled up in the corner of the bed thinking, I hope you enjoyed it because it's the last fucking time you'll ever touch me. And the one thing that kills me afterwards is when this motherfucker dies. Her sisters got the audacity to sit there and be like, oh, you not that disappointed. And Ruby was crying a little bit, so I think maybe somewhere deep inside she did care a teeny bit, just a teeny bit about him, even though, like, Obviously, she never grew to love him. And she even says that she never respected him because he was willing to abandon her friend for her, like, quick. So she always saw him as easy. She cared a teeny bit, just a teeny bit. And, I don't blame her for not being upset that he died. He abused her and he raped her. Like, shit, I wouldn't be sad either. And he had a lover too. Like, when he found out that she didn't really love him and that she was cheating, he went and cheated back, which, toxic. Again, instead of just divorcing her, he went to go cheat back. His lover, I think she knew all that shit was going on and she, like, didn't care. True pick-me-shit behavior. Anyway, rest in peace, Bozo. Sorry, rest in pieces. Anyway, I'm pretty sure those two probably met in the gates of hell and were like,